Hi, good afternoon everybody. Welcome to biology class. So today regarding ninth class biology, the first chapter cell its structural functions. Apart from this topic, in the previous video we have completed the cell organelles, especially in the mitochondria structure. So today we are going to learn about plastids. So plastids are nothing but the structures exclusively present in the plant cells which are mainly helpful for the photosynthesis process. So plastids are nothing but the green color structures, especially chloroplast, which involves in the photosynthesis process. So today we are going to learn this chloroplast structure and activity 3 and activity 4. So first of all, coming to this activity number 3. So what is this activity means? Observation of chloroplast in the rheolith. Observation of chloroplast in the rheolith. So what do you mean by chloroplast? Chloroplast is a type of plastid. Chloroplast is a type of plastids. So first let me have to explain what is meant by plastids and what are the different type of plastids and what is the importance of plastids in a plant cell. Why plastids are present only in plant cell? Why it is absent in the animal cell? That difference we have to discuss. So plastids are mainly three types based on their structure and functions. Plastids are mainly three types. Those are, first one is chloroplast. Chloroplast. So it is called as a green color. Chloroplast means green color plastids. It is present only in the tender stems and green color leaf. Next one is chromoplast. Chromoplast means different color. For example, fruits, colors and flowers. These appears in different colors because of the chromoplastids. The third one is leucoplast, means colorless. Leuco means colorless. Colorless in the sense white in color. So the roots are white in color because of colorless plastids like leucoplastids. The fruits and flowers are different colors because of chromoplastids. Usually the leaves are green in color because of the chloroplastids. So this is the information about plastids. Today we are going to learn about the chloroplast. Today we are going to learn about chloroplast structure, and chloroplast activity. Chloroplast activity. First we have to discuss in a theoretical manner, then we have to go to the practical experience. So coming to this is plastids activity number 3, refer to figure number 7-8, the textbook. So this is the diagrammatic representation apart from the textbook concern. So observation of chloroplast in the rheolith. Already we are observed the rheolith peel in first lab activity in the 9th class first chapter. So already we have some experience on that rheolith. So rheolith is not available, then we can select a thin leaf like betel leaf. Betel leaf means tamalpadu. So just we have to take the rheolith. The leaf peel mount we have to place on the glass slide. Just we have to observe under the microscope. It should be appear in like this structure. What we are supposed to do? First we have to take a rheolith. That we have to take in a single stroke, and we have to extract the white color portion. That we have to place on the glass slide, and when we have to observe under the compound microscope, it should be appear like these structures. So these are just like a green color scraplings. Green color scraplings. Just we have to observe these green color scraplings. Why it is in a green color? Because of chloroplast is having one of the pigment that is called as a chlorophyll. So due to chlorophyll pigment, the leaves are green color. Next, the second lab activity, figure number 7b, observing chloroplast in algae. Algae is nothing but green scraplings. When we have to go to the nearby pond and we have to collect some algae scraplings, fine and thin scraplings we have to place on the glass slide directly. And when we have to observe under the compound microscope, it should be appears like this. So this is just like a glass blade like structures. So these are just like a ladder-like structures. When we observe the algae chloroplast, it should be appear in a stars or dot-like structures or some blade-like structures like ladder-like structures. So this is the observation what we have to experience through this microscope. So this is the structure of chloroplast. Chloroplast structure, it should be appears in a different shapes like mitochondria. The chloroplast also appear in different shapes like disc shaped structure, like oval shaped structure. So like this pear shaped structure. So the structure of chloroplast contains only four major parts. Those are, first one is outer membrane, inner membrane, and the third one is grana. Grana means it is a coins like structures. When we have to arrange the coins in a series, it should be appears like a grana. The fourth one is stroma. The fluid filled portion is called as stroma. Next, this is a lumen. Lumen means the space between the coins like structures. The empty space of this thylakoids is called as a lumen. What do you mean by thylakoids? The arrangement of grana is called as a grana thylakoids. So once again I repeat, the structure of chloroplast, when we have to observe through the diagrammatic representation, it should be appears in a different shapes. I mean that like a disc shape or oval shaped structure or pear shaped structure. When we have to observe the chloroplast, it seems to be only in four major parts. First one is outer membrane and second one is inner membrane. So double membrane layer, membrane bound cell organelles. Next, grana. These are the portions which are present in the chloroplast, and stroma. These are the colorless fluid filled portions. And lumen is the empty space of the grana. And the arrangement of the coins like structure is called as grana thylakoids. Actually, what is the importance of chloroplast or plastids only in plants? Means see here. The primary function of the chloroplast, is trapping the solar energy and converted into chemical energy. During the photosynthesis, it is a very important function. So how it will occur? So during the daytime, when sunlight is available, when the sunlight falls on the leaves usually having more number of chloroplasts. So when the sunlight falls on the grana, it traps the solar energy and converted into chemical energy. That means the light energy is converted into chemical compounds like carbohydrates, proteins and fats. So this phenomena in the nature occurs. This is called as a photosynthesis. This is the first chapter in 10th class nutrition. In the chapter, we have to learn this structure of chloroplast, structure of leaf, and mechanism of photosynthesis, light reaction, dark reaction. So entire we have to learn this chloroplast structure in the 10th class first chapter. As like mitochondria, as we learned in that previous video, mitochondria is called as a powerhouse of the cell. That is 10th class second chapter, respiration. So I repeat once again, structure of chloroplast, structure of mitochondria are very important due to SSC public examination point of view, especially in 10th class. So we have to learn these diagrams for the sake of not only for 9th class and also to the importance of 10th class. See, what do you mean by photosynthesis? Photo means sunlight, synthesis means making process. During the photosynthesis, all the green plants utilize carbon dioxide and water in presence of sunlight. The chloroplast can build up these simple inorganic compounds like carbon dioxide and water. They have to synthesize the chemical compounds like carbohydrates, proteins and fats. So this process is called as photosynthesis. So entire photosynthesis occurs in the chloroplast only. So the leaf is the food factory, chloroplast is the kitchen of the cell. So usually the chlorophyll is a green color pigment. It is present more in the upper surface of the leaf when compared to lower surface of the leaf. So that's why upper surface of the leaf is more shiny compared to lower surface. So that is the thing. Next one is after completion of this structure of chloroplast, see till now what we have to learn? Observation of chloroplast in the rheoloef textbook diagrammatic representation. Why it is a green color? Because of the chlorophyll pigment. Next one is when we have to observe the chloroplast in the algae, it is appears like a blades or a ladder like structures or somewhat it may be a dot or stars like structures. And what do you mean by plastics? Why they have to? They are having a different types based on the colors or based on the functions and structure of chloroplast. Structure of chloroplast. So plastids are exclusively present only in the plant cell, but it is absent in the animal cell. So due to the lack of these plastids or chloroplast, animal cells do not prepare their own food. So that animals are heterotrophs. Animals are heterotrophs. Due to this chloroplast structure, plants are autotrophs or universal food providers or producers. Is it clear, students? Now it is the time to go to the practical experience of these structure of chloroplast in the rheolith, structure of chloroplast in the algae, and structure of chloroplast diagram. Structure of chloroplast diagram. See, in this 9th class textbook page number 5. Textbook page number 5, plastids activity number 3 is there. So this is the figure number 7a. Observation of chloroplast in the rheolith, observing the chloroplast in algae, structure of chloroplast. See, coming to this lab activity, imagine that this is a rheolith. If it is not available, as we said that taken one beta leaf, we have to tear this leaf in a single stroke. And we have to extract the fine filament, fine green color structure. Just place on the glass light. Just place on the glass light. Place on the glass light. Just we have to add a drop of water. Add a drop of water. When we have to observe under the compound microscope. When we have to observe under the compound microscope, it should be appears like this structure. It should be appears like this structure. Okay, as we learn in that, it should be appears in this textbook diagrammatic structure. Next, coming to the this is the some of the algae what we have to collect from that nearby pond. That also we have to do the same activity. Just we have to cut the small piece of algae and we have to place on the glass light. Place on the glass light. Just to put a drop of water. When we have to observe under the compound microscope, just focusing on the light. Light is very essential factor for magnifying the image. When we have to focusing the light, it should be magnifying and it should be very clear, just like as in a textbook and the blackboard diagram. Is it clear, students? So this is the specimen of algae which we are collected from the pond, and this is the rheolith, and this is the peel, rheolith peel, amount of rheolith peel. Both we can observe under microscope, under compound microscope. It should be appear like the green color scraplings like structures. Is it clear, students? Thank you.